Hey everyone, if you're looking for a business desktop that packs serious power without taking up half your desk, the Dell OptiPlex 7020 MFF might be exactly what you need. It's one of those machines that makes you wonder why you ever settled for something bulkier. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This thing runs on a 14th Gen Intel Core i5-14500T processor, which honestly surprised me with how smoothly it handles everyday tasks. I've been using it for a mix of work stuff, spreadsheets, video calls, even some light photo editing, and it barely breaks a sweat. The 64GB of DDR5 RAM is overkill for most people, but if you're someone who runs multiple virtual machines or keeps 50 Chrome tabs open like I do, you'll appreciate not having to wait around for things to load. Storage is a roomy 2TB PCIe SSD, so boot times are instant and you won't be scrambling to delete files anytime soon. What really stands out is how compact this thing is. It's called the Micro Form Factor for a reason. It's about the size of a small shoebox. I've got it tucked under my monitor on my desk, and it's barely noticeable. Despite its size, it still has 2 DisplayPorts and an HDMI port, so you can easily hook up 2 monitors without needing a dongle. That alone makes it a great choice for anyone who wants a clean, dual-screen setup without the clutter. The Wi-Fi 6E is a nice bonus if you're in an area with a lot of devices fighting for bandwidth. I streamed a 4K video while downloading a large file in the background, and there wasn't a single stutter. Bluetooth is solid too, so pairing with wireless peripherals like keyboards or headsets is a breeze. And since it comes with Windows 11 Pro pre-installed, you're getting a secure, up-to-date operating system right out of the box. Now, let's talk about the graphics. It uses Intel UHD Graphics 770, which isn't going to win any awards for gaming, but for office work, casual browsing, or even some light video editing, it's more than enough. I hooked it up to a 4K monitor, and the display quality was crisp and clear. If you're not planning to run high-end games or 3D rendering software, you won't miss having a dedicated GPU. One thing to keep in mind is that this isn't a machine built for heavy-duty gaming or professional video editing. If you're a gamer or a content creator who needs serious graphical power, you might want to look elsewhere. Also, while the 64GB of RAM is great for multitasking, it's not upgradable, so if you think you'll need more down the line, you might want to consider your options carefully. All in all, the Dell OptiPlex 7020 MFF is a fantastic choice if you need a reliable, compact, and powerful desktop for work or everyday use. It's quiet, efficient, and doesn't take up much space, which is a win in my book. If this sounds like what you're after, you can find the link below to check it out on Amazon. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Dell OptiPlex 7020 MFF Micro Form Factor Mini Business Desktop Computer, 14th Gen Intel 14 Core i5-14500T, Beat i7-13700T, 64GB DDR5 RAM, 2TB PCIe SSD, Wi-Fi 6E, 2 DisplayPorts plus HDMI. Win 11 Pro sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like OptiPlex 7020 Mini PC 7000 Micro PC Form Factor 14th Gen ENTE and graphics Intel UHD Graphics 770 support for up to 3 simultaneous actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Dell OptiPlex 7020 MFF Micro Form Factor Mini Business Desktop Computer, 14th Gen Intel 14 Core i5-14500T, Beat i7-13700T, 64GB DDR5 RAM, 2TB PCIe SSD, Wi-Fi 6E, 2 DisplayPorts plus HDMI. Win 11 Pro usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.